Welcome back to the channel. For those that are new here, I'm Kevin, low budget Spyder rider, and behind me I have my 2025 Can-Am Spyder RT Sea Storm, which I'm happy to have back from dealership. As you all know, if you've been following the channel, she's been gone for the past month getting her first service done. I do plan to release a video at a later time where I'll talk about that, what the process entailed, and is it worth it. But today I thought we'd do a little something different. About a month ago, before I sent Storm off for her first service, I had a company, StarknightMT, reach out to me and asked if I would be willing to showcase a new product that they have for the 2020 through the 2026 Spyder RT model, as well as the 2020 through 2026 F3 model. And it's going to be a cover. I've talked a lot about in the past about steps we can take to protect our investment, and this product that they sent me definitely helps do that. One question that I do get asked a lot from a lot of people when they see Storm is, what do I do to keep her clean? And the biggest thing that is, when I'm not riding her, that I make sure that I store her properly. Now, Storm is not kept in the garage. I keep Storm outside. And part of that process when I keep her outside is to keep her on a battery tender and keep her covered. Not just with any cover, but a good quality cover. And that's what I'm going to showcase to you in this video today. I'm going to show you the product that they sent. We'll talk a little bit about it, and then I'll give you my honest thoughts. Give me a few seconds. I'm going to grab the camera and I'm going to show you this product. So before I showcase the product, I just want to show you some of the areas that you will really want to try to protect on your Spyder RT. It's going to be your kick panel right here, as well as your center panel right here, and even your top case panel right here. Now, when I first got my Spyder, those areas did not wear very well. I had a lot of scratches and a lot of blemishes. And a lot of that came just from simply either getting on and off the bike or even putting the previous cover that I had on there. Those areas did not wear very well on this bike, and it became very unsightly. I ended up investing in some aftermarket options from Wrap My Spyder. I went with the dome carbon fiber protection panels. That's one option you can use. But even outside of that, with this bike being the satin Vegas white color that it is, if I didn't keep this thing covered and protected properly, I would spend a lot of time wiping this bike down and washing this bike than actually enjoying it and being able to ride it. And I would rather do the latter. So in order to do that, it's important that I protect it, not just with any cover, but a cover that's not only going to keep it clean and keep it dry and protect it from the elements, but not scratch the fit and finish on this bike. All right. So without further ado, here's the product. Now, when you order this product from StarkNight's website, this is how it's going to arrive. It's going to come shipped in a nice brown package. That's how I got it. When you open it up, you're going to see this. And one of the first things that stood out to me was the fact that you have your instruction sheet right on the front. It comes with a nice carry case, and they even show you right here that they have a tag that when you pull it out and you unfold this thing, it's going to show you where the front of this cover is. And that's one thing that's very different about this than other covers that I've ordered in the past. You don't have to waste a lot of time trying to figure out where the front of the cover is versus where the back of the cover is. Now, the back of the cover is going to have a nice slot in the back that if you have the antenna on your Spyder RT, you can bring that antenna right up through there without any problems at all. So we'll go ahead, we'll open it up, and we'll take a look at the quality of this product. All right, so we got the plastic off. And one of the things that I'll tell you that stands out right away to me is just going to be the weight of the cover. This does not feel like one of those light plastic budget covers that you would typically find on some of the websites. It's got some nice weight to it. I like the side stitching in the storage bag. You can tell right here is very well put together, just how they have a seam stitched versus the stitching being on the outside where it can come loose. Very well put together at the bottom as well. You have the elastic strap on the top so you can pull it and sink it. And then this makes it real nice so you can store it either in one of your saddlebags or your top trunk and carry it with you on those long trips. Now, I can tell you one of the biggest things you want to look for in a cover is a cover that's going to provide you protection against dust, water spots on your finish. I have a lot of trees around me in my neighborhood, so tree sap is always one of those things that you want to pay attention to. And if you got it sitting outside and the birds are flying over, using your bike for target practice, or any of your vehicles for that matter. It's going to protect against that, as well as UV fading. To just have these things sitting out in the sun all the time definitely doesn't do your paint job any favors. So we'll go ahead and take it out. Now, as I showed you earlier, you got your instruction sheeting on the back. It just shows you what the product contents are, basically one cover and one storage bag. Kind of gives you an idea how to look once you get it on, as well as the website for StarknightMT. This is a live product that is for sale on their website. It retails for about $63.99 if you're interested in purchasing one of these covers. After watching this video, I will leave a link in the description for you as well. I do believe they have a promotional offer as well if you are buying something for their company for the first time. And they don't just have products for the Spyders. They also have products for other power sports vehicles that you may have as well. So really check them out. I was very impressed with a lot of the products that their company had to offer, and more importantly, with the price point. I'm all about quality on top of a good price point. All right, so looking at this product, you can see that it folds up very well. Tell you by unfolding, I like that they got the reflective strips for at night if you keep it parked out on the street, so oncoming traffic will be able to see it. Get it unfolded out a little bit more. We'll take a look at this stitching a little bit more on the cover as well. And look at that seam. Like I said, very well put together. You can see in the stitching. Nice heavy duty stitching. Love the elasticness, so when you do get it on there, it can fit around the form of the bike nice and tight. And then there's those weather straps. I really like this reflective stripe, and I'm gonna go ahead and unfold it a little bit more, get it stretched out. We'll take a look at it, and then I'll show you how you get it put on the bike. Now, real quick before I get it on the bike, this is the tag that I was telling you about that tells you the front, but I'm going to show you something else that really stood out when I opened this up that'll help you tell the front from the back. It's going to be this right here on the inside of the cover. They have this nice little protective white film that's going to protect your windshield from being scratched by the cover. As you can see, when we look at the inside of the rest of the cover, it's only on the front. So even if you lose this tag right here, this will help you identify the front from the back. I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera set up, and I'll show you how you get this put on the bike. I can tell you, half the battle with covers, half the time is figuring out the front from the back. They make it real simple. Look how quick and simple that is. Got it right on there. Fits it nice and snug. Gets all the way up under the lip. One of the biggest things I like is I have the chin spoiler, and it gets right up under that chin spoiler. And let's do a quick walk around of the bike so you can see how it looks with the cover on there. Even went ahead and secured those wind straps, and it's seamless. A very nice fitted cover for your Spyder. And again, this will fit from the year 2020 through 2026 RT as well as F3, and it'll even fit the 2025 through 2026 Canyon as well. And got a little bit of a wind right now, and as you can see, it's on there nice and snug. Wind doesn't get up under there and try to take the cover off the bike, so you don't have to worry about your cover blowing away during high winds is on here. Just so you can see, I'll step back so you can see it moving with the wind there. And again, let's take a look at these seams. So look at the stitching. Very well stitched. Very well stitched on this cover. No threads hanging loose and the seams waiting to come off. Or if you pull it, all of a sudden your cover starts unraveling. Just like I told you, if your Spyder has the antenna, you have this little Velcro opening right here where you can open that up and bring your antenna through. Again, wind is picking up a little bit because I actually think it's getting ready to rain. But you can see very well done. And the biggest thing that I like that stands out is going to be this luminescent striping. They didn't just give you a couple of stripes in a few spots. I like how they went along both sides. And again, this is very important at night. If you keep your Spyder stored outside, parked on the street, maybe you live at an apartment, you have a port, when cars pull up, their headlights are going to reflect off this striping, give your bike nice visibility at nighttime when you have it stored under the cover. Again, just finishing up this quick walk around, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this product. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to demonstrate how waterproof this cover is real quick. Give me 1 second. So they say this is their 420D waterproof cover. We're going to put that to the test real quick. I want you to see how this water just beads up on this cover and just rolls down. And that's what you want in the cover. You want the water to just roll off, not pool up too heavily where to cause your cover to sag in and ultimately come off the bike, exposing it to the elements. That's the quality you want in the cover. So what are my final thoughts about this cover? I can tell you right off the bat, I'm very impressed. It's very rare that you get this level of quality in a budget-friendly cover. In most cases, if the cover is low price, you're going to sacrifice quality. But the fact that they hit all of the key points that are very important when you're looking for a cover. You want to make sure that it fits your particular ride perfectly. And this cover does that. It was designed around the unique form of the Spyder. As you can see, it fits my 2025 Spyder RT very snugly. It covers the tires. We tested out the waterproofness of this cover. And to me, it held up very well under the force of my water hose. And it's even quick drying. I mean, just that fast, the water that was on here is already drying up. The seam quality is what you want to look at. This cover is very well put together. I mean, just a very impressive cover. Like I said, this product is available on StarknightMT's website. Go there, check it out. I think the price point is a good price point. Like I said, they are offering a discount on your first purchase. So take advantage of that. If you have any questions about this cover, feel free to reach out to me. This is not just me repping a product. This is a product that, as you can see, I will use and continue to use because it fits. It fits the style that I like for things for my Spyder. You guys know I'm very much into things being aesthetically fitting before I put them on my bike. It's going to protect my bike. It's going to continue to protect the fit and finish of Storm, where all I have to do take this cover off, fold it up, put it into that nice convenient carry case that they give you, store it away on the Spyder, and go about my business. And you'll be able to do the same. Again, I'd like to say I appreciate all of you guys that have tuned in and continue to support the channel. I thank you for all of my current and new subscribers. If you find this type of Spyder content useful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. Until then, remember, live for the experience and definitely enjoy the ride. Peace.